Hello, I am Dustbin Muffin, and I am playing Jacqueline Graves, who's currently had something very weird happen to her hand. So let's see what that's all about.
We have Luke.
Hello, I'm Luke. I play Randy Everett, and I don't think we're going to find out what happened to your hand, but I do think I'm going to have a good time chopping it off,
We have
pickling it.
Evera.
Hello, I am Ebra. I am playing for you Robert, a very run down the mill assistant with another sort of abilities and skills.
We have Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Michel Coetzee, um, professor of theater and guy who tries not to die.
Lofty goal. And then we have James.
Hey, I'm James. I'm playing Blake Black of Black and White Detective Agency, and we are hiring a capable assistant.
Illegally. Child labor laws.
Yeah, but she's so much better.
And she only asked for coffee.
Oh, she's expecting to get paid. So last week, our team had an interesting meeting at a discotheque with creatures they had met before, demanding that the sand from the lighthouse be brought to them. Um, During said meeting, Jacqueline got just pulled into a shadow place for like a
Yeah, she had a
while.
great time.
She had a great time. And eventually, everyone was able to make it out. But by the time they got out, Jacqueline had been corrupted pretty badly there. And with some experimentation with some of the black sand that they've had, they poured some on Jacqueline's hand, and it turned completely black, except for a slight red glow, like not all shriveled and anything, just completely functional, just like almost a lack of light, like the blackest material you could find, with a red aura around it.
Vanta Black.
Yeah. Oh, yep. This isn't a YouTube suggested area, mate.
And there was talk about finding a physicist to check out this, or a scientist of some kind. I don't remember if it was a physicist or not. Uh,
Yeah.
and to figure out what the deuce is going on with this stuff. And that's where we left off. Oh, wait, no, that's not where we left off. The party split up, and then Blake had an encounter where his head was pulled into shadows, and just his head, and Robert found him, was managed to pull him out of it by covering the windows. And yeah, and you had a pretty terrible night there, Blake, and that's where we're picking up. And it wasn't Robert, it was no, it was Robert. Yeah, sorry, brain fart. Yep, that's where we're at.
One question.
One answer.
We split up. Were we intending to go to bed or to go to the park?
I believe you were exhausted and you were gonna
Okay.
call it a night. So you and Tracy left to your apartment, and Jacqueline and Randall went back to her place. And I believe Randall was sticking around to guard her, if I remember correctly, but I could be misremembering that.
I'm not sure. Hey, Jacqueline, you need me to stay when I drop you off?
If you want, but I'm alright.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright.
That begs
Bye.
that question.
And I will go home in the bunker, sleep with a fair selection of guns on the bed.
All right.
That's better. Yeah.
So Blake, was you trying to get back to sleep after that, or was that a jarring enough experience to keep you awake?
Pretty good feeling that Blake attempts to get back to sleep, but this time it is with his good buddy, I don't know, Jim Beam. I don't know what the fuck Canadian Mist.
Alright, so you drink yourself into a coma. Or drunk sleep. Gotcha. Alright, so morning will roll around for you all. Who is not Blake after he just said he goes to get drunk? Who is most likely to wake up first?
Robert?
Robert? Did he even go to sleep after that?
Well, he's probably in a chair, just looking into the room, just making sure that he's all right and not sleeping mostly that day.
Okay, so you're just up all night like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's up all night to get lucky.
Alright. Alright, so you're just watching then. Keeping an eye out. Roll observation, I think.
Okay.
And if you don't have it, I believe it defaults to perception minus 5.
Observation would be when you're intentionally.
Yeah, I
guess
think it's
maybe
just
straight up perception then, you're right.
to catch some at rando, yeah.
By 6.
By 6? Okay, a couple times you spot something. There's definitely one of those things in here.
I would have, as soon as I've seen that, put some candles on. Just to keep on the light.
They light the light, don't they?
No,
I'm
no,
not
wait.
here.
What? Sorry, out of character. What stopped them? The light or the darkness?
They like the
Oh,
light.
okay. So I'm killing the lights. I'm turning off the lights on the department. I'm making sure that no lights are splitting to the windows, stuff like that. Just making sure nothing crawls in.
So you're tinfoil on the windows and everything.
Yeah, they're the opposite of gothic or emo.
Alright, you do that, and it takes all night. Luckily, Blake is drunk enough that you don't, wake him up. And yeah, you have a completely pitch black. It's like you're blind apartment.
All right.
Cool. Alright, so that's what you do for the entire evening. Michelle, you'd probably wake up because you smell something delicious smelling.
Okay.
Tracy cooked herself.
It smells sweet. And you definitely hear clanking around in the kitchen area.
A brief moment of fear followed by, oh right, that's what happened. Misha will get up, get dressed, see what's going on.
There is a small child currently cooking pancakes in your kitchen.
A small child I recognize, or a different one?
It is the same one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she is currently. She's got a chair pulled up to the stove so she can actually have a good angle on the pancakes.
I guess this is life now.
She says, I was hungry, and I'm a completely capable person. I made a couple for you too, and she points at a plate.
Merci. And Misha will eat them, I guess?
Yeah, I mean.
And then he'll die of the poisoning.
Yep, make a new character. No, they're actually they're not the best, but they're pretty tasty. There's definitely a bit of a mess that was made in the kitchen, but really bad. It was like they're small sector piles. Like you could tell that she had to do something in one area and then move the chair over a little bit and then do the second part in another area and move the chair over a little bit.
Okay. Well, after breakfast and all that, Michel will grab the sand from the jars that he's got it in and head to go find his physicist acquaintance.
Okay, I was trying to remember what date was this. It's been a while. Does anyone have that character that?
It is Friday, April 5th, 1979.
Okay, do you have a class today? I'm trying to remember.
Yes, at like 3:30 or something.
Okay, well then he'd probably be at
At 2.
he'd probably be at the school. He's got an early lab class he teaches.
Cool.
His name is Mark Jackson.
Okay, I'll wait till he's done with that and then head to his office.
Cool beans. Alright, so you're legitimately just, after you eat, you're just peacing out? And
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, while you're driving over, I'm gonna switch over to Randall.
Hi. Yeah. Oh,
Randall,
Randy.
you're up in your cabin, and it's morning. And, yeah, are awake.
Bunker.
Give me a will roll.
Get into it. So close.
So close. Find it.
Success by 0.
Success by 0? Okay, you wake up on the and step off of your what you thought was going to be your bed, but turns out is just your mattress.
I just like roll onto the floor. Like, ow. The hell?
And
Stand up and look around. Where's my bed?
you don't know, but the floor's wet.
Feel my boxes.
No, it's like
Did Randy piss himself again?
the floor is wet. Like there's a really thin lining of water on the floor.
Sniff it, rub it between my fingers.
It's just
Look at the
water.
ceiling.
No leak.
What the hell? Grab one of my bedroom guns. Who's here? Who made a mess of my bed? No response.
No.
Head downstairs. Loudly.
You actually can, as you open the door, you spot immediately where the water's coming from. Your bathroom.
God, you bastard!
Door.
I walk over to the bathroom door.
There's
Kick
nothing
door
left
open.
in the bathroom except for a couple pipes sticking out of the walls.
What I've been robbed. Randy's been robbed. What the hell? I'm gonna like trudge downstairs.
Water pouring out of the where the shower or the bath faucet should be, where the toilet should be, where the sink should be.
Do I need any kind of skill check to go and find the stop tap to turn off the water?
Actually, yes, because the stop taps are all on each of those individual units are also missing, so you're gonna have to find the overall house stop tap turn off.
Oh shit! Let's see. Obviously, Randy doesn't know how to do that shit.
I think I know where mine is.
Yeah, I know where mine is.
You probably actually would, considering you're the Oh, give me an IQ check, straight up.
Straight up IQ check. I can do that. Come on, Randy. You're a smart lad. You just misguided. that Pierre Trudeau's been in my house stealing my utilities.
Yeah, it's all you know exactly where it is. You turn it off. But as you go downstairs, the waterfall down your staircase, there's nothing left in your house. There's another kitchen flood coming from where your sink used to be. There's no tables, no chairs, no furniture. There's nothing left in here.
This is some bullshit. Randy ain't pleased. Randy is not pleased. Head to the bunker. My canned goods. My eggs. My pickled eggs.
Were they? Was there any? No, it's bunker. As I mentioned. No, everything's fine down there.
Whoo! Whoo! Phew, didn't get your hands on this. I popped the water gun that I bought yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
You carried over the
Yours.
accent for the first couple of words of the out of character stuff.
It's just me now. This is Randy over here playing Randy. Gonna be like this for a while.
Please no.
But yeah, there's definitely, like I said, it's your house has been completely cleaned out.
I'm gonna get dressed in the bunker. Get dressed for business. I'm gonna put my fatigues on.
Well, that's good because you don't have any clothes in the rest of your house.
And then I'm gonna pack up the van with all the supplies I think I'm gonna need for the day, which is just about everything. And I'm gonna drive to a payphone and ring Blake Black.
That would be a Randall thing. Blake, roll a intelligence, I think, to see if you actually can even hear / wake up to that.
I guess it helps to have my character sheet open.
Usually. Yeah, the phone's ringing. You hear it.
Get the fucking phone.
Who's calling this late? Because, like, it is dark out.
No, I think it's more just pillow on head. Robert!
You hear he wakes up by hitting his head on the back of the wall, and then he just goes, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I actually haven't looked up blindness. What do you need to roll for that? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
Blindness? No.
For what
Just
specifically?
stumble
Oh, just
to
the
the
find
phone.
thing.
Search at a -10. But
It's ringing. You'll be able to find it. You probably knock it over. You probably walk into like a coffee table and knock over the phone when you pick it up. But
He very drowsily and very sleepily says, "White and black. Don't ask for white. Who's this?"
it's Randy. I've been robbed. I need your help. Find out who robbed me.
Damn it, Robert, it is black and white.
Yeah. The still is Randy. He said he got robbed.
They took everything. My whole house.
Wait, even the guns?
Most of them. Well, some of them. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he
I
said
lost
they took
count.
everything, even his guns.
Great. Good for him.
Yeah. Remember, you're a detective. He wants you to look into it.
That's more like a job for the actual police.
I ain't. You tell that boy I can hear him, and I ain't going no police. Nope.
He can hear you. He says he's not going to the police.
The
Probably
Mounties are
related.
probably in on this.
Oh.
Those damn Mounties with their horses.
All right. Well, it is a minimum of 2-day retainer, $250 a day plus expenses.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
Paid up front.
yeah, he's saying his.
Get down here. We'll have you sign a contract.
Come into the
Yeah,
office,
what-
Randy. We'll see you here.
I've already walked away from the payphone.
Randy? I'm gonna guess he's coming.
I'm gonna go to Jacqueline's house next.
Alright, so Jacqueline, you'll have some time to wake up before he gets there, if you want to.
No, she'll still be asleep because she spent some time reading and drinking before going to sleep.
Okay, so it's gonna take a while for Randy to get there, and I believe Blake just passes out again. Is that correct? Or is he up now? James?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Did Blake pass out again?
Dave's not here anymore.
What time is it?
It's dark.
Oh,
It's like pitch black.
Yeah.
You can't see a damn thing in there.
yeah.
It's like blacker than you've ever seen it in your apartment before.
Bed.
Okay.
Just keep sleeping.
Alright, then we'll
That's
do
not a bed.
Michelle because he went right to the school.
Yep. So he'll head to the physicist's office.
Cool. Alright. Well, you arrive, and this gentleman is currently sitting behind his desk, like grading papers, and looks up and goes, "It's not office hours yet. If you need to talk to someone, talk to the TA."
Dr. Jackson, I am not in one of your classes.
He looks up and goes, "Oh yeah, I've seen you around at the holiday party, or the Christmas party. Which department were you in?"
Theater.
"That's right. Well, what brings you to the science building?"
Well, if I tell you, will you let me finish before you say it's ridiculous?
"Depends on how ridiculous it is, but shoot."
You're a physicist.
"That's not ridiculous. That is truth." He kind of snorts at his own dad joke and then looks down and grades some papers.
You can figure out what things are, like elementally.
With the right equipment, yes.
I have magic sand.
You dare, Michelle.
He looks up at you and goes, "Is this some new drug or something? You want to see how potent it is? Because that's not my jam."
No. And then Michel will grab his flashlight and one of the sorted jars and shine the correct color at the jar.
Okay, so it lights up and kind of glows, and
Got some packet loss.
raises an eye.
But to me, it sounded like you said you were shining some light at the Jew. That's not what you're doing.
I got a jar.
Okay, it's just us.
He raises an eyebrow and goes, "Alright, magic sand.
Yes.
Where did you find this?" He'll hold out his hand to take it
You
away.
need to keep this quiet.
Reason being?
It is connected to the supernatural. It could be dangerous.
He gives you that scientist look of, you know the one. starts talking about astrological signs on date, and you're just like, oh no.
This was in the lighthouse.
The light. You mean the one where that was glowing colors a couple days ago?
Yes.
And this was the cause of it?
Yes.
Well, give it to me, and I will run the did spectral analysis actually exist in the 70s? I'm trying to remember.
I think I seem to remember checking it last session, and they had
Yes. Yeah, I remember that too.
Yep. And I'll run it through the spectrometer.
Oh yeah, that's it. Mass spectrometer.
Do you have any small vials? There are different types of sand.
He kind of looks at
Colors.
you when you ask, does he have small vials? He goes, "This is the science building."
All right, so Misha will put a little bit into each of the vials, and he'll use the flashlight to pull it rather than just scooping it, just to emphasize how weird it is.
Okay, so you're doing individual colors then?
Yeah.
And then what do you do? And then and then the stuff that you can't, that doesn't react to any other color.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these ones, they also are glow like that, but radio and X-ray and stuff.
I'll give you a look like, sure they do, but he'll be interested and take them and go, alright, I'll take a look at them. What exactly are you looking for other than what they're made of?
Anything you can find out.
Alright.
Oh, and if anything weird happens, call me, or if it is dangerous, call this number. It is the number of Detective Django. She knows about all this.
He gives you another speculous look and just goes, and you're sure you're not on anything, right? I'm not gonna
I wish.
mark on you if someone were to ask.
I wish.
She says, alright, me and the grad students will get going on this in a few hours.
Thank you. And Michelle will leave and
As
head
you're
to his
walking up,
office.
he has one of the little vials. He starts shaking the sand a little bit, looking at it.
Michelle just condemned a professor and his grad students to death, I think. That's all.
Okay, cool. Alright, so then Randy, you're gonna show up at Jacqueline's next.
Yeah. Hey, boss. Hey, I've been robbed. I need money to pay for like a detective or something.
Jacqueline's still asleep.
I'll probably push open the door that was not locked or closed fully.
Yep.
Okay then.
Jacqueline does not lock a door or care to think about things like that.
I'll close it for you and then shout up like, y'all really ought to be more careful, boss.
It's like, huh? Huh? Huh?
How's your hand? How's it doing?
Still the same.
So I get up and I stumble down, get dressed, wrap like a satin robe around myself. Stumble downstairs to see Randy. It's like, what? What do you want?
Everything in my house is missing. Like absolutely everything except the walls and the roof.
That's certainly strange.
I didn't hear nothing last night. I mean, I might be a heavy sleeper. I can't remember. Let me check. Look up and down myself. Now, I'm not a particularly heavy sleeper, so
uh, well, it seems obvious that it's probably to do with what's been happening with everything. So I think we can rule out normal human badness.
oh my god, I should have used my senses. I should have tried. Never mind. Never mind. It's too late now. I'm gonna go get that detective guy involved. I figure at least worst comes to worst, we can throw one of these guys at one of those monsters. Like next time we get involved. By the way, it's gonna be great footage and all that, you know.
Yeah, I do think that we should all stick together because I believe that we've created some sort of bond now.
Like,
So,
yeah.
yes, let's go see Mr. Black.
All right. I'll I'll wait in the van for you to get ready.
Go get ready.
Randy smokes a couple of joints in the van.
Smear some makeup on my face.
Cool.
Have a quick swig of booze. Light a cigarette. And then get to the car.
Alright. So as you're getting ready, Robert, the door unlocks and opens.
The door of the office.
Yeah.
Uh, he very slowly turns to look at the door and see what comes out of it. I'm guessing that he has a mildly sip cup of coffee on his arm.
Okay. The light pours in, and you get that "ow my eyes," and you don't see much, and then you hear, "Christ, why is it so dark in here?"
Oh, okay, it's not
Holy
important.
shit! What was that?
From the shadows, Robert comes in with bags under his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, it's not important. It's just you." Hey,
Something just darted out of the door.
oh, did it? Oh, finally. He just sighs in relief. Been trying to get rid of it all night.
I'm trying. Are you drunk? Did you guys have another bender last night? Blake!
I wish. And he just very
What?
slowly starts to open the lights.
Blake, it's 10 a.m. Get up.
Blake will sit up,
Still
light a
completely
cigarette.
black in your room zone, except for a little light coming out from underneath the curtain.
I reach over to where my nightstand is with the cigarettes and the lighter. I can confidently say, as an ex-smoker, you can always find those.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, you light it up.
Yeah.
And upon looking around, you see your window is like there's no light coming out of it. And for 10 a.m., the sun should be pouring directly into your face right now.
What the fuck is going on?
Robert steps in and he just lazily says, "I had to use aluminium. Fucker wouldn't stop."
What, are we growing weed in here now? Jesus.
I wish. Oh.
Django, is that you?
No, it's Tracy.
Oh. What are you doing here, Tracy?
I was at the house and Michelle left and I was bored. So I came here to do my job.
Great. Could you make some of that coffee?
The light, you hear a click and the light flickers on.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Yeah. But yeah, coffee.
Couple minutes later, you two arrive. Randall and Jacqueline.
It's Stu.
Yeah. Probably just walk right in at this point.
Hello, we're here.
Oh my god, why the fuck is she here?
Guess we've got some kind of bond, boss says.
Ugh.
It's important, ghost related.
Yeah. Well, I seem to recall you giving me a call and wanting me to look into some shit. Did you bring the money?
Well, I seem to recall you destroying about $1,000 worth of camera equipment and film. So I'll say what, like, call it
I
even at a 5-day retainer?
didn't destroy any camera equipment, and the film wasn't yours.
Some of it was.
Yeah, no, that's not how this is gonna work.
All right, fair enough. And I'm just gonna pick up. Is there a lamp knocking about?
If for no other reason than he does not like you.
Yeah, there's a lamp kicking back.
All right, this is mine now. I'm taking this with me. Someone stole all my stuff. I'm gonna steal some of yours. This is my lamp, Randy's lamp. You can have it back if you come to the lighthouse with us to film those pickup shots.
Robert, that was a lamp you bought at the thrift store, right?
Think so.
Robert nods, knowing that he found it in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I'll just like shrug and start drinking my coffee.
I frown and put the lamp back down.
I pick up the lamp
It smells like trash.
and just
No, it smells like
smash it
cigarette smoke.
smash it to the floor and just scream, "You will help Brandy now!"
Oh god, my ears!
Actually, Blake too. You got
Mm.
the hangover happening. Unless he
Ugh.
doesn't get hangover perks.
No.
Yeah, that was very loud.
It's
Ow.
okay, Bob. It's okay. Look, it's clearly related to something. You know, they took everything: the bathtub, the sink, refrigerator, kitchen counter, dining room table, bed,
But they left you.
bedroom cabinet, gun, other gun, crossbow, other gun. See, I got plans to take these things down, and they must realize it, and they're trying to slow me down.
At least they left his pentagram bow.
Wait, how do you hurt nothing while they took all of that?
Exactly. Some ghost bullshit.
How hard do you sleep?
What? Sorry, my ears was full of nothing for a second.
No, he said, "How hard do you sleep? How badly do you not hear anything while you're asleep?"
So
I
Tara,
hear
what?
everything while I sleep. I don't sleep. I'm a ninja.
Tara,
I'm awake all the time.
while they're having this argument, I call Zine guy.
Spooky? Okay. Hello?
Hey, it's Blake.
Oh, hey, Blake.
Any updates?
Well, I've been looking over the information we have, cross-referencing. I can talk cross-referencing the articles and some of the other stuff that I have in my library. And From what I can tell, these things are real bad news.
Yes, thank you. I'm so glad for your professional update on that.
No, I mean like real bad news. Like sightings of these things happening in uh, the native population, and during way back when, and entire tribes disappearing because of it.
Hmm. Well, they don't seem to like light.
What? Are we talking about the same thing? I'm
I'll
green
just
and they love
say
light.
wrong, asshole. They love it.
Er, shadow. They don't seem to like shadows. The absence of light.
Well, that's a problem. Then
Darkness.
Unlight.
when we make all of the light out ever,
Yeah.
Who does? Who you talking to?
Well, maybe we have to go destroy a power station. I don't know.
Randy will not be ignored.
We still got the moon and the sun and all that kind of thing. Blake, we're in trouble, especially if we don't have if one of these is on the loose.
All right. Well, any way to kill it?
I smash
Well,
another lamp.
Go
her-
on, Randy.
Robert's gonna say, well, keeping her inside all night did nothing but just give her a way out once soon as the door opened. So probably not containing it.
And Luke, as you smash another one, she's gonna like the little girl backhands you and says, "If you don't stop, you leave."
Thank you. Oh my god, this girl is hired. Robert.
Little girl just slapped you. What are you gonna do about it?
Straight up slap you across the face.
Across the face.
Yeah.
I don't think she could reach my face.
Can she jump?
Okay. Then she like
I could see her stepping on a chair to slap
yeah,
me
she
in
would
the
totally
face. I'll
step on
take
a
that.
chair and then like slap your face and say, if you don't stop, you leave.
I'm rubbing my face slowly, just frowning, staring angrily at this little girl. I think I'm going to push her like an empty whiskey bottle off the counter onto the floor slowly
What
with
is
one
going
hand.
on over the Blake? Is it a war zone?
We've got children being mature, and we've got cameramen acting like children.
Again, if you're talking about Tracy, she's not a child.
We can still
Yeah.
call her a child.
But anyway, no information on how to kill them. Most of the time, they just kind of disappear after a while, but not until there's just massive damage caused. Like I said, entire towns or tribes have been known to disappear off the face of the earth.
Well, this is a pretty big city, so it'll probably stick around for a while. Is there a way to like? Wait. Hold on. Don't hang up. Hey, Robert, you said you turned off all the lights and you trapped it in here?
Oh, yeah, I even put aluminum on the windows so it wouldn't shine in.
Well,
Uh,
what if we trapped it in something else?
wait, you want to cover the whole inner city in aluminum?
Well, no, we need to like lure it into something.
That's not
How
a
about the
good idea.
lighthouse?
No, it has way too many ways for it to go out. It's all crystal, right? It would need to be like a cement block, something that deals no light in, like a bolt.
Crystal?
Well,
Were we at the
the
same lighthouse?
yeah, the lighthouse, the top part has a way for the light to escape, right?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on trapping it there.
It's glass.
But
Exhausted.
what's wrong with this
Uh,
place? Already set up for it.
It is my goddamn office, is what's wrong with it. Besides, we need to trap it in something that we can just huck to the bottom of the harbor or something.
Shipping container?
See? Now there you go. You're not a complete moron. I like this idea.
I already got one shipping container. That's what
Well,
my bunker's made out of.
I'll look to see if I can find anything that lures them in particular, but I'll keep reading.
Wait, what about that movie? We had a lot of troubles when we had it. Would it be linked to it somehow? Do you found anything about it?
I mean,
Nothing so far on that. Like I said, all my references to these things are really old. Nothing about photos or anything like that.
This might be because I'm lacking sleep, but do you check anything older than that? You know, before pictures and everything, like
I just
those
said I
like,
cultures.
everything.
Well, no, but you said that cultures disappear from that point. What kind of culture left any records behind? Of course, it might have no writing, but some hieroglyphs. I think it's the name of it. He's implying to if it's one of the Mexican uh the tribes
Do,
that's gonna be
do, do you know where we are?
no, I know, but she is saying that some cultures disappeared before. So he's saying, well, maybe have you checked some of the left out scriptures they had?
all
The
I
ones that just disappeared?
Yeah, I'm gonna
The,
ask
the
again.
ones
Do
that
you know where we
Doug's.
are?
Yeah.
well anyway he's gonna
Referring to that stuff would mean that the research had been done into the oral histories because that's what there is.
He's meaning the ones that are left like pictographic. Maybe some look like shadows that we have seen.
Well, yeah. Most of these cultures didn't have like
Writing.
pictographs.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they had drawings, is what I mean.
no most of the native people up on this part of the continent were mostly oral tradition.
Okay, so no wait. Sorry, I just
And dry caves aren't as much of a thing in this area, so you don't get the preservation of cave drawings and the like.
okay.
That's a
Hey,
very dry climate phenomenon.
it showed up at the lighthouse on its own once, right?
I think someone
Probably
shipped it there.
on account of
Oh
all
my
the lights.
god! Oh my god! We never checked the shipping. Like, there was crates of that black dust. It must have traveled somewhere.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
It fully
Holy
was Dracula in a box.
that video or that film roll that you took. Did you get any of those boxes in shot?
I must have got some film of them boxes. Yeah, we like walked through the door filming and stuff.
We need to watch that video.
I got some frames knocking about. I can blow them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give
I
me.
could probably do that in back of the van.
You can do that here
Like,
with a flashlight.
Yeah. We literally could.
Would it be safe?
Actually, I'm pretty sure that we've already done it in this season.
So yeah, it just takes time. You just spot it, and then give me. I guess what the hell would this be to spot something? Just straight up vision, I imagine. Oh,
Let me look at my
cinematography. Yeah,
skills.
that would work too. Yeah,
that's
no. Between
that's for
those two,
cutting
you
up
definitely
films,
find it. You got
and then
a.
I'll look as well.
You get. There is a label from it. It's Facility 01. Um, to
Of course, I knew it.
or actually no, Facility. Sorry, not 01. 101. to facility 920.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Yep, but I'm sorry. How is it written? Like,
Facility 10. It says. Okay,
all right, no,
there's
no.
like.
First off, I don't care what it says. How is it written? Like,
Oh,
what are we looking at?
these are crates, and of like, more like wooden. They're wooden crates, very like. Trying to get the
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, it's
kind
the
of
end of the
Raiders of
Raiders.
the Lost Ark style, and then on top, spray painted on one is Facility 101, and then on the beneath that, spray painted in like stencil, uh, in clearly a different color to Facility 920.
So it was stolen in transfer or something. All right. We need to figure out.
People can give me base IQs around the board.
Okay.
Randy ain't fussed.
By tree.
Each of you got 3 there, looks like.
Yep.
Actually, Randy, do you have like any military skills or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, then give me a base IQ, please.
if I must, all right. I was just double checking.
What about this?
Failure by 2.
Does that help me in any way, Tara?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so you don't know where or anything, but this gives you military vibe. Like,
Okay. And then, is there any military presence around here?
I mean, yeah, there are there's some, not nearby, but there's some bases and stuff.
Wait, that was supposed to be the area knowledge, but
Is it the same?
it's actually 1 less, so success by 2.
Again, they're close by, but you have never heard of either of those facilities. I mean, they're. It looks like they're obtuse to the point of on purpose. The labeling.
Okay. And then, so the lighthouse is city property, correct?
Yes.
Well, the footage was filmed there, right? And you found a projector there at the lighthouse?
Yeah.
So, Facility 101, if it wasn't the lighthouse, then they were taking day trips there, clearly, with their boxes of black dust. Or Facility 920 was, anyway.
I think we should probably go back to the lighthouse.
Or do we need to be smashing more lamps?
No, I wonder if we should go take a visit to the military bases.
Well, my devices
Or-
aren't quite ready for that, but
Or maybe it's getting shipped in. There's got to be some kind of customs dock, right?
go ask
I
question
mean, there's docks
docs.
all over the place.
Yeah,
Military
and
stuff over here too.
I'm noticing there is a whole like military area.
Yeah.
Like we've got the naval barracks, national defense area. Yeah, maybe we go over there and look around.
Get shot.
Yeah, I don't see how this is gonna be a good TV show. Us getting told to get lost by the army.
I mean, if all goes well, the army doesn't really know. Maybe I'll go take a look.
You really think you can go alone, Blake?
Yeah, take Robert with you. I'm sure that'll go over great.
Hmm.
We'll go to the lighthouse, boss.
Yeah. I don't feel like we had a proper look around when we went there last.
All right. Meet up later.
Sure.
Hey, where's that drama guy?
He was
Well,
going to speak to the physics professor about dust, and then he had a class to teach at 3.
all right.
We should
Two,
probably
I misspoke earlier.
2. We could. I mean, Tracy picks up the phone and dials your office.
Hello?
Hello, it's Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
So we have a lead on the dust. It seems that it might be military. Is that what we're saying, guys?
Probably, like, the box looks pretty military.
Here's Blake.
Yeah, I will just fill you in on everything.
You picked her up and brought her to your place to discuss this?
No, she just showed up.
Okay,
She's
so there was
actually a hell of a lot
label
of
on the
help.
boxes. Right? There was
Yeah,
a
there
label
was-
on the boxes.
Yeah, just facility numbers, and I have a suspicion, you know, the national defense areas might. So I'm just gonna see if they've got, like,
Oh, it says it on the map, but it'd probably call it the Canadian Forces Base or CFB.
okay. Yeah, I'll go check out the CFB.
Okay. Well. Oh, what is your plan to not get arrested?
I mean, I was just gonna go take a look around the area.
All Larry and Oscar was like,
But I don't know. I don't really have a plan quite yet. I want to take a look. If I don't find anything, I'll just, you know, bugger out.
I can be there around 2:30.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll see you there.
Wait. Which road?
Oh, right, map. I don't know. You want to meet me at, like, Esqualt Road and I can't. What is the cross street there? Oh, it says a street. Here.
Lampson.
Lampson. Oh, it's way down there. Yeah, meet me at, like, Elsquat and Lampson.
Okay.
cool. And then
And yeah, my literal plan is to, like, go over there and take a look. This isn't like now when we could just, like, Google Maps that shit and be like, what do they have over there?
Alright, and then Jacqueline and Randall, we're gonna go back to the lighthouse. And what's Robert doing?
Well, he's probably gonna be very sleepy and hanging out with Blake, but kind of nutting off and trying to get as much rest as he can from just whenever they're doing nothing, and whenever they have to move, he's just trying to stay away with coffee. Sorry. He also replaces his flask with from whiskey to a full flask of coffee from sorry, what was her name?
Tracy?
Tracy, sorry.
Alright. The sounds are...
Oh,
Oh,
no guns. Nobody bring firearms on this little excursion.
He's gonna
Like, I
look.
hope that could go without saying, but like, what are you doing sneaking around here? Why do you have guns?
okay, cool. Alright, so we'll start on the lighthouse and then move on to the military base. So that sound good, everyone?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
first, we've been going for about an hour now, and my cats are staring at me for food because I forgot to give them lunch. So I think we're going to take a 5-minute break. So be back in 5. You, at this point, you know where the boat rental place is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's give me a sailing.
I feel like we don't need to take much across in the way of equipment at the minute.
No,
Bollocks.
not really.
Still no sailing skills.
Alright, then, roll default for me. It's not choppy waters or anything. This is how much time it's going to take you to get there.
No idea what the default is. Hopefully the boat's got a decent stability rating.
It's got a decent one, but damn, yeah, it takes you a while. Yeah, definitely.
Bro, better, Randy.
Oh, that's pretty decent. I think you would be motorboat.
Yeah, I would hope
You
that we'd get
motorboating
something
son
right
of a
out towards
bitch!
motorway.
Yeah, it is like half a mile to there.
A rowboat would do it, but
Your arms would be absolutely dead by the end.
yeah, I would much rather not.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
again, arm workout.
You get over there and it's you gotta walk on the trail for a while. But yeah, lighthouse. Give me a perception check. Yeah, it's not hard to spot. At first, you're a little bit at a distance. There are a couple really big boats at the dock, or not really big, but decent sized boats at the dock.
Okay.
Like, kind of like oh crap, what's it called? Not National Guard. What's the one where they are
The Coast Guard.
Coast Guard sized boats, like bigger sized, house multiple people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's already some people here. It looks like police, maybe.
Hmm.
Get a bit closer.
Yeah. You filming?
Yeah, I'll get camera out and like idle the boat and get some footage of these ones that are at the dock.
Okay. Yeah. You got zoom on that thing?
I imagine I've got a fair few lenses on me. Yeah.
Alright, so
but we'll still sail fairly close. I mean, I'm not worried about getting too close.
yeah,
Just 100 yards away or so.
yeah, but you can zoom in and you can actually read. Jared,
Oh,
what
I
was the
see.
abbreviation again for the military? Their
CFB,
CFB.
Canadian Forces Base.
Thank you.
It seems to be an army base.
Hmm.
That's what was on the boats or their military.
It's the Navy. Goddamn Royal Canadian Navy.
They'd say HMCS
Thank you.
if they're like a big thing. Her Majesty's Canadian ship.
It's probably that, right?
Yes, it will say that, but it is indeed the Canadian military or navy.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'll
Canadian
sail us
Armed Forces.
sailors to shore. I'll sail us up to the dock.
You get up there and there's a couple soldiers or seamen on the dock.
Oh. Don't remember it being such a seedy place.
Should we engage with them?
I don't know. I mean, I pull the boat up to the pier,
Yeah, they're gonna immediately walk over to you and go, like,
turn the engine off.
"Who are you two?"
Whoop.
You don't know who I am.
I'm cameraman. This here's my associate, colleague,
Boss.
superior.
Overlord.
We're here to do some filming. If that one's all right by y'all.
Mm. They looks at you and says, "You stay on that. Stay right where you are." And another one will step off and say something into a radio a couple feet
I'll
away.
light a cigarette.
It's like, what are you doing here?
Tight-lipped.
Blow smoke in his face.
He gives you a nasty look.
She's not a racial minority, right?
No.
Okay, you're safe.
A couple minutes later, one of the other guard comes back, whispers something, and they both pull guns on you too.
What the hell?
Do you not know who I am? We're here to shoot a very important TV show.
Well, but obviously, if that's an issue, then we don't have to be doing it right now.
On the damn ground!
In the boat or on the pier. I'll just do it in the boat.
Yeah, they're gonna roughly. Um,
As they step towards me, I'll just be like, I'll warn y'all. I've got my hands behind my head. You will find a gun in my waistband and in my bag over there. I did not know the army was going to be here.
yeah, you get a couple minute or two later, a couple more officers come over, or people come over, and you both get cuffed and picked up. And
Surely they would have noticed my hands.
were you wearing a glove or anything?
No, she's showing that off.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably just looks like you're wearing a glove all the time.
Except for the
Yep.
glowing.
Oh,
They
right.
notice you. Oh, yeah, it glows. I was just going to say, yeah, they notice you gross and loser. But it also glows.
Yeah, and you both get cuffed and are drug up and are started getting pushed over to the lighthouse, and you can notice now that there's a couple tents outside of it now.
What is going on here?
I think we's about to get summarily executed by the Canadian Armed Forces there, boss.
You get
I
sat,
was right. I knew it.
sat down at a just some flimsy chairs, and
It goes all the way to the top.
then I'm sorry, in front of a what looks like an officer, and then he's got like silver hair, really skinny, longer face, and piercing, just blue eyes, and he's just staring you down. And next to him is a woman who is in, obvious lab coat, like scientist type, got her hair pulled back in a ponytail, gray or like brown hair with gray streaks in it, and is as soon as Jacqueline you get set down, her eyes go wide for a second. And then he says, the officer looks at you and goes, "So, was it you?
Was what me?
Was it you?
Were you the two that came here the other day?"
Well, yeah, but it wasn't just us two. We didn't take nothing, if that's what you're wondering. That's a lie, I realize.
Yeah, that is a definite. This would be more of a.
Not got that.
Questioning
So I
question.
failed the default by about 5.
Okay. And then he looks at you two and then he goes, "Who was with you?"
They're Blake Black, some clown called Robert, Michelle from the university, and some girl called Tracy who disappeared and then came back as a child. But we didn't meet Tracy until after she come back as a child.
Just gotta love how you're just selling out your pseudo compatriots. All right.
None of those guys could remember her from before, even though when we arrived here they was all screaming for Tracy. So these is army ghosts. Then I takes it.
You don't feel like army ghosts.
Yeah, here we are.
It's all very disappointing.
The officer will walk to the edge of the tent and start hollering. You can try to roll hearing to try to, after he's done hollering, he's like, "Citizen, get over here, blah, blah, blah." And then, but they'll go to a lower pace tone afterwards. If you want to roll hearing at -3, you can try to hear it.
Randy does not hear. That's with the -3.
That's with a -3. Is indeed with a
Yep.
-3. I need you to find out who this Blake Black is and bring him in immediately, along with any other compatriots that were here.
He's at the CFB. He's heading to the corner of.
He's literally yelling.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I didn't hear that either. So.
Okay. Jacqueline, you hear that though, and then any compatriots he has, try to track down Michelle at the university.
Don't forget Robert.
I'm whispering, telling Randy what I hear.
As you're
I don't sell them out immediately.
as you're listening in on that, the scientist is not so stealthily walking to behind you, Tracy, and then like peering down in between the chair and your back where your arms are, and staring.
I'd follow the scientist as they went behind us, like edging in my seat, trying to make sure I don't get injected in back with some kind of CIA serum. Like, what are you doing back there? Hey, don't you be probing me.
A minute later, he'll come back, and then like glare at you two, and then say, "What's your business here?"
We're filming a TV show.
Need some pickup shots from the other night, seeing as that idiot Blake Black destroyed most of our footage. Also, I was thinking maybe I'd grab a piece of that box there that says, well, I don't know if it's still there, but there was this box and it says like facility something to facility something. I'm guessing this is facility 920, was it? Look around. This the place?
The the officer's eyes narrow at you.
You shipping Dracula soil around Canada on the order of Pierre Trudeau, sir? I'll make it public. I know. Just got to go right to the top.
He's gonna.
My name's probably on several watch lists.
Well, it takes long
I
to
don't think
look that stuff up.
I'd be allowed these skills and not be on some of these watch lists. But yeah, they've got to find a file. Ain't no internet.
He's gonna like just stare at you for a bit longer. Stand up. Say, bag this one, and then points to you, Blake, and then points to the other one, and say, and bring her in. Bring her in.
Wait,
Bring me in?
Bag me. The hell?
Blake?
Not Blake. Sorry.
Oh.
To Randall.
Randy.
Randy.
And then like a guard walks in and actually black bags you, like over your head.
I'll continue like ranting through the bag. I'm like, I goddamn knew it. This country is as fascist as the US of A, as fascist as what is this place?
Start dragging you out, and then the scientist, another guard will like not bag you, Jacqueline, but like lift you up and start walking you out.
It's
The
like,
scientist
ooh.
following behind. Not lift you up, but like bring you to your feet and start like moving, pushing you out.
Stand you.
Yeah, stand you. And you're moving towards the lighthouse.
What is happening? Where are we going? Well, not where we're going. What are we going to do?
Don't worry, we're going to be just doing some simple tests, says a woman. First time
You must tell me right now what is going to happen.
I'm sorry, at this moment in time, we're not at liberty to say.
May I have a cigarette?
You may not.
Fuck you then. Just like, fine.
Okay. So, with that, we will. Yeah, you're going to. It took you a couple hours, so yeah, we're about caught. We're going to be caught up to as the rest of them are meeting up at the. Where was it? Like right about here? You said.
Yeah, it was like there-ish, yeah.
Okay. And you, Tracy decides to stay. Michelle, you get over there, no problem. Oh,
Everybody's moving it.
Everybody's moving it. Blake's pretty easy to spot. His car isn't necessarily super amazing.
Misha will park his bike behind the car.
Cool.
Walk up to the driver window.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going, Michelle?
All right. I'm here.
Right on. So I was just gonna take a stroll over there and take a peek, see what we can see.
Okay.
Like, we don't have this mythical Google database to take a look at. So yeah, I
It
mean,
might be better to walk.
yeah, I
So we
was
can
thinking that
spend
too.
time looking around.
I was thinking that too. So nothing nefarious, nothing illegal. Let's just, go take a stroll around the area.
All right, and you were looking to like just get like a lay of the land, what buildings are there, things like that.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean honestly, I'm looking for like warehouse facilities.
Okie dokie. So yeah, you'll give me a search at -2. Nice. Nice. Robert, you can roll it, but it's not necessary.
Okay. I figured that he would be too tired or sleepy
Oh,
to search.
you just get a bigger minus for
Okay.
tiredness. Yeah, so you guys, yeah, you get a pretty, spend like an hour or so wandering, and you get a pretty good lay of the land. I believe, I mean, you can't go in the military areas,
Yeah, obviously.
but yeah, I think you spot something in this vicinity.
Down there?
Yeah, kind of near. You
Oh,
know, there's a dock like right here.
yeah.
So like this area.
Okay. What and we spot what?
The warehouses you were looking for.
Oh, okay. Um,
And otherwise you just have a pretty good idea of where everything is. You also think there are some over in this direction, but it's a little bit harder to see down there with all the construction stuff happening. Oh no, the dry dock's over here. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, long here, but mostly in here.
okay. Well, we could rent a boat and take a look from the other side.
It's up to you guys.
Hmm.
Or we could just go in and demand it.
No.
Like just go up to the gate and be like, "Hey, we want to talk to you guys about some missing things."
Very specific. Missing things with the stuff.
Yeah. Missing Black Dusk? Talk to your superiors.
If we do want to get a boat, perhaps we could head back to the lighthouse, see if there is more information hidden on the boxes. Perhaps shipping labels, not in view of the cameras.
Potentially. Do you think they might have them?
I'm not sure, but there could always be more information. Like, one of those boxes, the way they were stuck together, has to have had a more complete shipping label, right?
I mean, it would make sense.
It's worth a shot at least.
Hey Tara,
Yes.
on our walkings, can I roll like an IQ based stealth to find like where I'd
A breaking point if you were to do it.
yeah.
Isn't there an infiltration skill?
Is there?
I'm trying to remember. This actually might be. I know there's like a specific crime-esque ability. I'm just trying to remember which one it is off the top of my head. If anyone else can remember, I'd be glad to.
What specifically to accomplish?
He wants to be doing some B&E. Knowing the best way to get into a location.
Yeah, like planning some B&E, scouting some B&E.
Sabotage?
No.
Combinations are observation, forced entry, perceptions, stealths.
I don't have
Streetwise?
force entry, but I have lockpick.
Give. I think actually, we'll start with your
For
stealth.
something that's guarded, I'd say observation for watching movements of guards and things.
Well, we'll start with your stealth. Stealth to get an idea of where you could like pop in on
Okay.
the scene.
So like an IQ based stealth?
Yes, please. Okay, yeah, you find the perfect damn spot. Which side were you looking at?
Oh, kind of the whole thing. I mean, I feel like we did
you critted it.
the whole walk, yeah.
You critted it.
Like best location, so probably quick in, quick out.
If you don't mind getting wet, there's a couple really good spots.
I don't mind getting wet. And then what, an observation to
Yeah, you feel pretty confident that you'd be able to get in.
Okay,
It would be miserable, but you know, you could
cool.
do it.
Well, let's think about. I will put that on my list of things to do this evening. When it's dark and I get bonuses to my stealth.
Awesome. In the meantime, are you guys gonna rent that boat and head out there?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
It's not.
All right.
Yep, but it'd be metagamey if I didn't say that.
All right. In the meantime, Luke, Randall, you are set down on a chair somewhere, and you hear some like other noises you can't put your finger on, and then you think you're left alone.
Or fart. Fairly loud.
Okay. You do that.
Have I still got the bag on my head?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll chew on it. This bag tastes bad. I'm thirsty. Can I get a sandwich or something?
I'm thirsty. I want a sandwich.
Where's my phone call? I believe I'm entitled to a phone call. I'm gonna sue the shit out of this place. I'm gonna get me a big settlement, government settlement.
All right. So you just ranting the entire time, or you're just gonna try something?
I'm just gonna rant most of the time, yeah.
Sounds good. Jacqueline, you are moved into that lighthouse, and you notice that things have changed a significant amount. from when you were here last.
Oh, you've redecorated.
First off, all the crates are gone, replaced by like large aquariums, kind of like, you know, just glass containers.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people standing around, you know, shooting different light sources at it. Kind of like what Michelle was doing, but on a grander scale.
Right. Oh, what are you
Copycats.
doing?
And then she's gonna continue. She's gonna start you up the stairs a little bit. You know, I have a freaking map for this. I might as well. Things have changed a little bit, but we have. So yeah, in place of those box areas there, is like I said, just a bunch of those crates, and then you get to the second floor, and instead of these chairs here and the projector, these, I'm not gonna build it right out
Like
right now
doing
because I
here.
didn't think you guys were gonna do that. You There's like a couple medical beds.
Mm-hmm.
Might actually have. There we go. Hey, things. And she's gonna kind of point to one and be like, if you wouldn't mind lying down, please.
My,
And
with
she'll
my hands.
the other guard will uncuff you.
Okay. I shake off. I was like, can you explain what you're going to do to me first?
Well, we want to take a look at your hand. Sorry, what was your name again?
She don't look happy about that. My name is Jacqueline Graves.
Well, Miss Graves, we gotta take a look at your hand.
Graves.
I'm sorry, but we need to make sure everything's okay with that. It looks like you had some kind of interaction that may be causing you harm.
It feels fine.
Well, we'll take a look at it and make sure everything is good to go. If please lie down, or first off, disrobe, and she hands you a gown.
May I have some privacy?
There's a privacy screen right there. But I have to stay in the
Okay
room
then.
with you.
So she turns around and then undresses, puts on the gown, turns back around. It's like, please, may I have a cigarette?
Unfortunately, this is a sterile lab environment.
She looks around, looks at the floor.
It's very clean.
Okay.
Like, it looks like they probably had a bunch of privates in here just
Scrubbing.
scrubbing.
Okay.
Clean this old stone.
Yeah.
I want to eat off this later.
Right, well, can I at least have a drink?
Yeah, she'll. Would you grab her a glass of water, soldier? Kind of gets you
Something a
sideways.
bit stronger, please.
We're sorry, we can't do that right now. We can offer you water, maybe some food if you'd like.
No, I don't need food. I'll take a glass of water.
She gives a nod and smiles and points you to the. Are you just going along with all her requests?
Yeah, because
All right.
she knows Randy's been taken off, probably to be killed, so.
You're gonna
She'll sit down and comply.
I'm dead, boss.
yeah, you're getting
Killed me.
looked over thoroughly, like full medical exam. Couple doctor. If she's gonna be doing that poke your hand in. Can you feel this? Can you feel this? You know, like
Yeah.
like take some blood, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Otherwise, the rest of you are kind of popping over on your boat, and it's not hard to spot the hubbubaloo that's going on there. The boats.
So maybe not go to the island? I say and look over at Michelle.
Could you repeat about the boats?
You spot some boats. You don't know what they are, but there are a couple big ones. You can't quite make them out from when you can first see them.
Huh.
You can roll perceptions if you like. A minuses without some kind of like telescopic lens or things like that.
I look through with my
Oh
camera.
yeah, Michelle, you squint real good and you see those are military boats.
That's the Navy.
Yeah, Tara, I'm using my camera.
You also
What's
spot
the-
another boat parked docked there that is the exact same rental boat that you guys have from the same place.
Oh, it looks like they got those two. Well, that takes care of them.
See.
Blake, they haven't paid us yet.
Honestly, I am so okay with that if it gets rid of the headache.
Perhaps we should go.
Yeah.
I'll call you when my physicist acquaintance gets back to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll likewise give you a call if I find anything else out. Thanks for helping me case the joint this afternoon.
Yeah, no problem.
Save me, you bastards!
No, I'm sorry, but
We're
It's
not
alright.
going through a military
for
trench
for
place.
real, Blake Black is just like, eh.
I'm gonna first blood these idiots.
I hope that curse kicks in soon.
Yeah. The island is quite a bit smaller than what was that? The Oregon wilderness? I think it was Oregon. Did that take place in Oregon?
No.
I don't
America.
remember.
Trees. Rambo.
Did what take place in America? Oregon, sorry.
Rambo First Blood.
Well, anyway. Okay, Jacqueline, I guess we'll go back to you since I wasn't expecting them to just ditch you guys, but okay.
What the f are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Go get captured?
Something, but I'm okay with this.
I got a
sorry,
military base to break into later this evening.
but if
I
you
guess
go home,
I
then you probably are gonna get captured.
We're probably gonna get captured. I mean, we're just a detective, university professor, and a clown.
A crime clown.
Crime clown. The best type of clown.
Okay, so Jacqueline, as she's doing those tests, you are actually, like, you're kind of getting bored with it because after a while, it's like same questions going through, and she's messing with you and roll a will check.
Oh.
Wait, wasn't there someone here with you?
Who
What's
said that?
happening?
Cause sworn something was going on here.
What?
You've been up
Oh
in
my
the
god,
room alone.
the doctor's gone.
They weren't ever a doctor.
There was
What
never
are
a
you on
doctor.
about?
Oh no. What am I doing here?
You remember
Why
coming
is the
here
hospital
and then
beds
came
here?
up into the no. You remember that. You just don't remember a doctor being in the room with you.
Okay.
You've been here a while now.
Yeah.
Like, what time is it?
It's been like a couple hours.
Laughing at Kyle. Sneezing.
James.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Is this
you
like,
know, at least I
uh,
put my mic up.
surely someone should have come and seen me by now.
You look down and there's one of those things down there on the ground.
One of the shadow things. Yeah,
Yep.
there we go. Hello, friend. Do you come to save me from this boring hellscape?
It doesn't say anything back, but you think it's looking at you? It's hard to tell in 2 dimensions like that.
Is it moving towards me?
Nope.
Hmm.
Just like the white part of its eye face thing is just like locked onto you think.
Like, I crouch down onto the floor. I'm just like, hello. Reach my hand out without,
Which one?
going to touch it.
Which hand?
The blackened one.
Okay. So you're getting close but not touching it?
Yeah.
Okay.
To do anything?
Starts to move closer.
I'm just like, I'm friendly. I mean you no harm.
Nothing. It's right there.
I reach my hand a bit closer to it.
Roll me body language.
It's a skill.
Do you have body language?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Wow, you made it with the minuses. There's some big minuses on there. By the way its tendrils and stuff kind of move, you think it may be pleased or excited, maybe?
Ooh, a friend. A tear forms and just drops, trails down her cheek, and she just smiles, and then reaches a hand further to touch it.
So are you making contact with the ground?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as you do that, roll and will -6. Holy shit. Okay. You stay conscious,
Unlucky.
but the thing swarms up from the ground up towards your hand over your into it, and then is just gone, and you get a ringing in your ears.
Does it hurt?
Splitting headache.
It hurts. It hurts.
And give me an
Screams.
AC check. -5.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, cool. Luke.
Randy is here.
Yeah. You, after being alone in the dark for who knows how long, you will hear screams and shouts. Some
What's going on
gunfire.
out there? Oh shit! Goddamn army,
And
dumbasses.
then after the gunfire, more screaming, some silence for a while, and then your handcuffs disappear.
Just before they disappeared, I was straining. I was like trying to Hulk strength my way out of them. And that happens, and I just like fall backwards in chair onto the floor, and I'm like, I did it! Randy's strong! Rip bag off my head, roll over, stand up,
Completely obliterated the handcuffs.
And
rub my wrists.
Jacqueline, you wake up and Randy's on the ground.
The hell?
Hello, Randy.
She's wearing a what do you call it? Like a gown, medical gown,
Hospital gown.
just covered in blood.
Ooh.
So Jacqueline's in the room.
With you.
Jacqueline's appeared in the room with me,
Yep.
rather than Mia moving to her room.
Yep.
Radio. Boss. Yeah. Holy shit. You okay?
I feel fine, yeah. Got a bit of headache, but pretty good, yeah. Don't know what's happening.
How'd you get in here?
You have no idea.
I don't know.
Uh,
I was making a friend, and then now I'm here.
Are we in a tent or something?
You are actually in this other house area.
Where we did the seance?
Yeah. You're actually like up against this wall here, or in the middle of like the bedroomy area, on a chair, or was on a chair.
Mm-hmm. Check out window. See what's going on out there. Is there still gunshots?
No.
Well, let's get out of here. Let's go while we can.
Ask Randy for a cigarette.
I'll give you I'll feel for a cigarette, realize I've not got my stuff, and look around for that.
Yeah, it's in a pile in the living room.
Nice. Pick up my gun.
Are my clothes about?
No. Your clothes.
Oh. I'm cold.
Here. I give you my very smelly Randy jacket.
I recoil. No tar.
Suit yourself.
Okay. So
Sit down on that bench couch.
What are you doing?
are you?
Yeah, what's out this door?
Nothing. There's the tents. There's all kinds of stuff. There's the boats. But you don't see any people.
I really think we should go, boss.
Okay. She's a bit dazed, a bit confused, trying to remember what's happened.
Yeah, I think hustle over to our boat.
Yeah, no one's stops you.
Leave fast.
Okay. In the meantime, who is trying to break into a military installation?
Who's asking? Are you a cop?
Ooh, me.
Well, first off, you guys get back. I assume you're gonna kill some time till dusk at your part at the Blake and Blacks or what Black and Whites, Blake and Blacks.
Go get some
Looking
food.
block.
Oh, there's plenty of diners around.
Actually, I do want to like stop at a payphone and give Django a call.
She does not pick up.
Okay. I don't leave a message, just in case.
But
Call her house real quick.
she does not pick up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess go home and change into some sneakers and
For sneaking.
yeah, for sneaking. They get you a +1 bonus to sneaking.
How about Robert and Michelle?
Out of character. Would you be fine going alone, Blake?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Then I
Yeah.
guess
I would way rather go alone than have somebody risk this.
yeah. Then Robert's gonna stay back and be a little bit more of taking a nap. Just staying by the phone in case it rings.
Okay.
How about you, Michelle?
Michelle is going to head home, cook dinner, and head to bed.
You're like, screw this day.
Well, it's probably like 6 or something.
So you're just calling out super early?
Takes time to make dinner and do other stuff.
Eventually, your roommate will have returned.
Although there are leftovers in the fridge.
She's gonna pick up the cat and pet it behind the ear for a bit, and then sit down at the table, have some food. Okay. So, alright, you're waiting until it's dark, which is gonna be a little bit longer, because it's like, what? When does the sun set in this region on this specific date? There's gotta be an
One moment, yeah.
application for that.
Timeanddate.com.
Thank you.
It is April 5th. Daylight until 7:50, at which point you're getting close to sunset.
Alright, were you waiting until twilight there, Blake, or were you gonna go for
Yeah, I was.
dark?
Twilight's actually better.
So basically 8 p.m.
Yeah, so 8:30.
Okay. So, yeah, at about this point, you two would be hitting back out on the shore, but we'll do Blake's thing first. Hey, yeah, you are. Pick your location to try to break into.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to the warehouses.
There's a couple. There's like, you got your dry dock in, or your dockyard over here with, some warehouses, but it looks like there's also your hospitals over here.
Okay.
Like military, more bunkers and stuff, like, or barracks, and it's all mixed in, but there's...
Where's this one? Did I get any clues on the facility numbering?
You could not from the distance you were looking at. Because it'd be more near the port.
Okay. So if it got transferred, so this is more like storage over here,
You'd imagine, yeah.
and this is more like people doing stuff.
Seems that way because you got your dry dock kind of building areas. You got your hospital areas. So this is definitely more doing
Okay.
stuff. You think store?
Yeah.
You're pretty sure storing is over here.
Okay. Then actually, I will take a look in here.
All right, you're going this way.
Yeah. Then.
All right, so start off with your stealth check.
All right. And it is dark enough that I'm getting a decent bonus to that, correct?
Yes.
So.
Did you want to do the route where you go into the water? You'll get a you'll get a bonus, but you'll need to do like a swimming check.
Give me a second. Skills. No, I don't want to do the swimming one.
Okay, then it'll be a stealth plus the darkness bonuses minus 1 because of just complexity of getting in the weak spot while not being seen.
Okay, so what's the darkness bonus?
It should say under the stealth skill. I believe
Shit.
it is. If you're looking, that's why I always copy paste this text in there because it's easier.
Yeah.
This particular skill because it's pretty important most of the time.
Stealth.
Helps if I'm in skills, not advantage.
Apparently. +5 to hide in areas. +3 or more if there are many hiding places.
I think darkness more affects there to spot your role
That's
in the
correct.
ensuing
Yeah, okay.
contest.
But there's probably many hiding places.
There are, but I'm gonna call it actually a wash just because of
Okay.
the way you need to like get under a fence and stuff like that, which is not necessarily
Okay.
like.
So just the +1 from wearing sneakers.
And they get like a -5 or -6 from
Okay, to
how
see
dark
my
their souls are.
Yeah. So still using cover of night, just not exactly how I thought.
Close enough.
Really need to make a mark for this. Cool. Yeah, it looks clear.
Great. I am gonna head off and try and find the facility.
All right, so you're looking for that exact 920 or
Yeah.
1 or something like that.
Yeah, let's go for 920, because that's obviously where it was moved to, so it was probably moved with some kind of paperwork.
Okay. So they're not labeled like that. They're labeled quite differently. What you find around here next, which catches your interest, is a warehouse itself that is right up next to the dock area, which you might be
Okay.
able to find something. A nearby administration building, which looks like it's closed or if not minimal personnel inside.
Okay.
Or there's the medical facility. Those are 3 buildings that catch your most attention.
It was all a bunch of doctors, right?
That went disappearing. Lab people of some kind.
Yeah, lab people in that film.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check the administration building first. Like let's go find ourselves a way in there.
All right, that's not hard. There's a front and a back door that you can spot. Looks if you want to go through the front door, that's going to be a stealth at a wicked minus, or a back door with a lockpick.
All right.
and a normal stealth check. Front or back?
Back door.
Okay. Alright, and then another stealth. Cool, yeah. You open that up and you find yourself in, like, pseudo kind of storage hallway. You know, kind of talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then looks like a staircase nearby. And
All right. I'm gonna take the staircase and I'm going to like the filing room.
Alright. So it takes you a while. You're skipping through here, and it looks like there are some personnel here, so you're like diving behind, bookcases and stuff like that as they walk by.
Yeah.
But let's see how well people. Oh man, they are freaking oblivious. Okay. Well, the freaking 16. Yeah. You spot a file room, and you can get in there. Maybe you'll have to roll me one more lockpick.
Finally getting to use all these nefarious skills.
Right? Yeah, you pop in.
All right. Yeah. I am gonna start going through the files looking for anything to do with like black dust.
Alright, this is gonna be a little bit hard, so do me a research -1.
I'm sure I'm in here for a while still.
You're in
So.
there for a while. It's not pleasant because you gotta do it in the dark.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah.
in here. And then
Yeah.
also occasionally, someone walks by and you like press yourself against the filing cabinet and try not to get seen or heard. And it is an unpleasant like few hours, but you'll find
Yeah.
something. You're looking through it, and you do find you don't find reference to black dust, but you do find facility 920.
Ooh.
It says in there, it says unknown substance shipped to facility 920 for testing in a safe environment. The compound reacts to light in various ways. Safe zone, or not safe for on-site testing. And then it will go on and give you a bunch of pieces of paper that are all squiggly. Like, there's writing on there, but you read the name and then it's like you blink and it's like hard to keep in your head and then it's gone.
Okay.
With blurry photos or squiggly photos, like they're moving.
But not like they're moving photos, more like they're constantly changing.
Like it's like
It's not like a Harry Potter moving photo.
it's like a memory of a photo.
Okay. Okay.
When you look at it, it kind of drifts off into nothingness. And those are the personnel in the personnel section of that particular file. And then
Okay.
you'll be able to get, if you just want to, you're not going to be able to do a lot of deep dive in here if you want to but you find the related sections. If you
Yeah.
nick them.
So I reach into my my little rucksack, fanny pack, and I pull out a Ziploc bag with like a small camera in it,
Okay.
and just start snapping photos of all of them.
Okay. You're gonna need to either turn the lights on or use your flash.
I was actually thinking about that. Can I roll a photography at a penalty to just hold still and overexpose?
So
No.
you could do it, but I can tell you right now, the human hand is not that sturdy for as long as you need to expose this for.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
seeing
that's
nothing but
fair.
dirty
That is
garbage.
absolutely fair. That is absolutely fair. So in that case, I'm gonna.
So you either nick the whole files, or if you want photos, you're gonna need some kind of light source, like your
Yeah. Yeah.
torch, flashlight, or
Um. Oh. Oh. I pull the coat up over my head and like. Oh no, I don't have one.
your coat was burnt.
It's burnt. Shit. Um. All right. I guess I'm stealing the files.
Okay, you're just nicking them.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hefty bunch. It fills up your entire messenger bag, because there's related folder, related folder, related folder.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. All right. Well, I guess it's time to make my escape.
Yeah. Luckily you don't need a lockpick out, but I need 3 separate stealth checks. One to get out of the building, one to get to the fencing area, and one to get out of there. Out of the fencing area. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Which number was that?
The third.
The third. Alright, so
Hopefully
as...
those.
Unless they... Oh, that's almost a critical success. Okay.
Oh no!
um... So
A
as...
man was shot last night in the National Defense
Yeah.
Area region of Esquimalt.
So as you're like climbing under the loose bit of fence you get there, you hear a guy shout at you. You can't really make much sense of it because your adrenaline just kicks up into like 11.
Yeah, I bet.
Are you gonna try to bolt or are you holding still? You're like halfway under this fence. You think you can make it?
I bolt.
No.
I bolt. Like, it's probably only like a couple of blocks from my car.
Yeah. But you are getting shot.
In the dark. Let's.
He made the roll. Like he's a trained thing. He rolled an 11, but it's enough. Uh,
Even with darkness penalties?
yeah. It's a trained soldier.
Well, yeah, but
Actually, Tara,
What?
check what I just wrote. I'm not sure if you've seen that and remember that scene. The way that was handled, what I just referenced, was more about they know something's up and there's one more chance, but like with major penalties.
Could work. Alright, let's do the math real quick, actually. He's about... I need range penalties. Would someone look that up real quick off their sheet? He's about 5 meters.
-2.
Minus 2. So his skill is...
Oh, that's really close. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's right on top of you.
Yeah, wow.
How dark is it?
pretty dark. Decently dark.
I thought it was more like 10 to 20 meters, not 5.
Yeah,
Actually, it's more like 10 now that I'm thinking about it.
okay, that's a -4.
Minus 4. Okay, he does miss, but it goes right by your side. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a dex check. To scramble out from underneath this, or escape artist. This is better if you got it.
God damn it, Sinker. Message. Oh, thank God.
Alright.
Drew just messaged, and it was across the bottom of my screen, and I couldn't see the result. Like, it was very tense. It was very tense.
Alright, so you are gonna... So you made it on the nose, so it takes 1 second to get out. This guy gets one more shot on you. So it's -4, you said? So -5 with the darkness. That one is a possible hit, but you can do a drop if you would like. Or you could just do a regular dodge, or you could do the drop for the bonus. He made it on the damn nose. always make things feverish too.
They're gonna catch me if I dodge and drop. Like this isn't.
You're on the other side of the fence now is what it comes down to. So you were scraggling your little skinny ass under the fence.
Okay.
When you were stealthing out of there, he spotted you. He yelled at you. You started to like squirm and leave. You took a shot.
Okay. If I get out of the fence, I'm like home free.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna dodge and drop then, and I'll make it feverish.
I mean, you're already on the other side of the fence. That's what it comes down to.
Whew.
Okay. So it goes off. It goes over your head. You hear that whine noise.
Okay.
To the ground, and it takes a couple seconds to get it back up as he's rushing over to the fence. And you're gonna be able to like duck behind, like roll behind like a vehicle or something like that in time, as he shouts and screams and starts to run.
Yeah. Well, I am making a beeline to my vehicle and getting the hell.
That soldier's gonna have so much paperwork to file about why he started shooting suddenly.
Yes, he is. Okay, you get there. Eventually. But oh god, what's it?
I mean, it's a couple of blocks. Like running is to see if you can like sustain run for a while.
You're gonna get. This was just to see how much FP you lost.
Okay, I'm good with losing FP.
Yeah, you're gonna say, God, with a crit fail, you like. Your adrenaline drops at the wrong time, and then you're just winded to hell. Lose 3.
Okay, I'm good with that. That works.
I knew it was only a couple blocks, but it's literally just like.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I.
Yeah, and then you're. Are you
Climb in the car and go.
Are you doing the go 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 go, or are you calmly driving away?
I think calmly driving away.
Okay.
With his hands tightly gripping the steering wheel and
Yeah.
every movement being incredibly calculated.
Yes, exactly. Like, holy shit, holy shit.
Drive casually.
I am a normal person. I am driving normally.
Yeah, exactly. And I go straight home. No, I don't go straight home. I
Stop by Michelle's first.
No, I just weave my way home. Like, I get out of this area and then like.
You're taking the most roundabout possible way. To get to
Yeah.
your house. No, but are you going straight home after that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You roll on up to your little weird pseudo apartment building thing. It's less an apartment and more of, a house that you rent the basement out of.
Yeah.
But yeah, you pull on up and yeah, you get home.
Multi-dwelling unit.
Yeah,
Yes.
multi-dwelling unit. There you go.
There we go. And yes, I will go in.
Alright, and I assume spend the rest of the night reading those?
Yes.
Alright, that'll be another research. Baseline this time.
Although, actually, I'll call Michelle. Like, hey, I think I found something.
It's like 10 o'clock, Michelle, and your phone goes off.
Hello?
I mean, it's probably more like midnight.
Yeah, probably.
Hello?
Hey, it's Blake. I found something.
Oh, what?
It's files. A lot of pre-done research on this stuff.
we can. I'll come over in the morning.
Great. Well, I'm gonna get to work.
Uh,
Alright, now for the other duel. You get back at about 9:15, 9:45, somewhere in that area,
Mm-hmm.
to the dock. Return your boat.
Just send Jacqueline straight to the van, seeing as she's probably still covered in a fair bit of blood,
Yep.
and then drive her home to get washed up.
Alright, as you guys... You didn't say anything as you guys are getting over there, or just silent drive?
We're probably fairly silent, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just like poking at the blood.
What's the hand doing?
Nothing. Black?
Is it still black and glowy?
Yep.
Okay.
Feels fine. So good.
Alright if I like sleep on your couch tonight, boss, or something?
Do a nod whilst I'm looking for a cigarette.
I'll just chuck you my cigarette packet. And probably fall instantly asleep on the sofa.
I go and get a shower, so put a shower on and just sit underneath it, thinking, so confused.
Actually, no, I go and eat something out your fridge, and then while you're in shower, probably eat quite a bit out your fridge, then fall asleep on your sofa.
And lay on my bed in a towel. What happened? Did I make a friend?
You murdered everyone. Clearly.
Well, clearly, but she don't know that.
So, okay, you guys are just crashing out eventually.
Yeah.
You were exhausted, by the way, Jacqueline. Feels like you ran
Sounds
a
about
marathon
right. Yeah.
while doing push-ups somehow.
Yep, I fall asleep in the towel, wet hair.
Cool. Alright. So, morning comes around. Robert, you'll be the first to wake up. Because you crashed out the earliest.
Okay. Do I hear or see anything like the last time?
No.
That's a relief.
You do probably notice that Blake is still reading.
So Robert wakes up, takes some of that flask coffee, and goes up to you. Hey, morning, Blake. You were all right?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Oh, what do you found?
Okay. So, a while ago... Oh, wow, that was a really good one. Alright. So, I assume you're just going to share what I'm going to tell you?
Yes,
Okay.
pretty much.
So, there was, a while ago, an incident at there was an explosion at an observatory when somehow the, telescope just burst. That sounds very familiar to you. Considering, you
Yeah, I'm following along.
And, police were called in to figure out what was going on. There was a lot of murders and stuff, but there was... When they were there, they discovered this strange material, black dust, that started interacting with the investigators' lights as they were in there, especially surrounding light that surrounded all the bodies would coalesce red, or the dust that surrounded the bodies would coalesce with red. They began to then do studies on a small scale with the light with different light sources, and they noticed that over time, giving that red light different light colors, it started to multiply and coalesce in different spectrums until eventually they had just warehouses, or not warehouses, but boxes of this stuff, like quote unquote, they call it bread, created. But then personnel on site started disappearing on the base. And some people could remember them and some couldn't. They had files on them, but no one could actually make sense of the files of people that were disappearing. And it looks like they're still having that problem, where people are disappearing in the military base. So they moved the black sand to a on-site to the 920, which turns out is indeed the lighthouse, to do testing on it on a safer scale, in a safer environment. But their entire staff went missing there, the first staff. And then the lighthouse keeper went missing. And then that's the last of it on the file.
And all the other related stuff?
There was talk about a video recording that they got on military base of not the light sources, but as soon as that video was made, things got dramatically worse on site in the military base.
Okay.
Even more people started disappearing.
Okay, I feel vindicated for burning it now. So it's starting to sound like this black stuff really does need to go to the bottom of the harbor. Or just get burned.
They do note that it's extremely flammable. Like, they note to the point that the concentration of flammability of this, if they could create more of it and pack it in tightly, it could theoretically be stronger than a lot of explosives that they actually currently have. And it breeds naturally, just if you give it enough light.
Breeds.
Or creates naturally. Basically, you feed it light, it grows, and so it's a free producing explosive. They were really interested in that.
Okay, but there's nothing else about, like, the monster?
No, nothing about that. You don't even think they noticed the monster.
Okay.
But from what you can infer, yeah, they definitely took a video of the monster, not knowing what it was, and from what you've seen, it multiplied because of that video.
Okay. Well, I will also share that with Michelle when he gets here. Michelle, you walk in and there's just a bunch of military files
Yes.
strewn about the place.
Oh, see.
You'd ask how he got those, but you're pretty sure you know how.
So, what did you find out?
I'll just explain all that again.
Okay, so it's only been here since the observatory?
Yeah,
So the video is recent.
it would seem so. And it seems
Okay,
it was a source of issues.
so its existence is bad on its own?
Well, it was. I now feel better about having burned it the way I did.
Okay, I have some I would need to track down.
Well, the disappearances escalated when they had a video of the shadow creature. Not the sand. And you know from past historic documents that Spooky did up, you hear that the shadow creatures have been are hitchhikers.
Yeah. So, yes, the shadow creatures are coming in with the sand, but I think we already knew that.
Yeah, when the sand is in light.
Yeah.
So we destroy the sand, all is good.
That kind of sounds like, yeah, except
Aren't there crates of it at the lighthouse?
there are. There was also a bunch of military personnel there yesterday. Wait,
The
actually,
camera
Your door
guys.
gets kicked open. Not no more, there ain't. We killed him. I think they gone missing. They're all gone. And we explain what happened to us.
Steve, were you right outside waiting for us to mention that?
Yeah, I've been here a while listening.
But you weren't even filming.
No.
I'm
Just
sure
dramatic
you would be
entry.
interested in the files strewn about the place.
Wait,
Oh yeah, no, we
you went to
heard
the
all
end.
that. I was about to knock when I heard y'all talking, so we just like listened for a bit.
I will allow
You're,
it.
I'll point. Your window's wide open.
You went to the island.
Yep. Got arrested. Well, black bag, straight up hustled away by the army, navy. It's crazy stuff. Boss got taken for tests on the hand or something, but
Tests never happened, and then
she was straight up teleported to where I was being held, where we had the seance, and everyone was gone.
covered in blood.
I had handcuffs on, but they disappeared too. And yet, yeah, she was covered in blood. We just left immediately. We have not been back. We did not look back.
Sounds wise.
Okay, let's turn on the news. There might be something.
And now a squirrel that loves to water surf.
You'll turn it on, and they're going over the weather report right now. Tracy wanders in. He goes, "You left without me."
Oh yeah, also by the way, we kind of sold y'all out to the military.
What?
What?
Oh, well, they asked if we'd been at the lighthouse and asked if we took something. And I was like, Chut, no. And we wasn't the only ones here. And I said, we was here with Blake and Michelle and Robert.
Wait, how did you get out, though?
Everyone disappeared.
Do you remember any specific individuals?
Do I?
You remember that older officer guy?
Gray haired officer, colonel major type.
You don't suddenly think he never really existed at all?
I don't know.
No, you remember him.
No, I remember him.
Tabarnak. That means that they didn't disappear. Like Tracy.
Maybe you did kill him, boss.
Or
Surely
they
I
let
can
you go to
remember.
find us. Misha will head to the back door.
Give me
So they like
a
army
perception
surrounding the place.
minus 3 first. Actually, minus 2, but I still don't think you made it.
Anyway, I've been making this, and I'll hold up my squirt gun that's got a lighter attached to the end of it.
Okay, so as that happens, Michelle heads to the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm think maybe I burned some of this bread, they calling it.
Misha will open the back door.
Okay, so you're straight up opening it?
Yes.
You open it, and there is a guy who is currently, like, mid-swing on one of those door bashers.
Ah! Fuck.
And, like, you know, he's, like, kind of stumbles forward, and then, like, a bunch of guys
Run to the front.
just... Alright. So Michelle just...
Actually, no, the window's open, right?
It's one of those basement windows. It'd be a bitch to squeeze through, but yeah. So do you, like, slam the door, or do you just bolt?
Bolt
Okay.
to that window.
Okay, so Michelle just, like, bolts through
You
the
hear
living
him scream
room.
too.
Yeah.
Ah!
Runs through the living room and just darts or looks around for a minute, and then just, like, parkours through the
He knew the window was
window.
open because Randall mentioned it.
Yeah.
I did.
So you parkour to the window, through the window above your sink, up to the front lawn.
I think I just see Blake sitting there, mouth agape, cigarette dangling from the corner of his lip, holding a cup of coffee, like, what?
And then a bunch of guys screaming through the back door with, you know,
Yeah.
guns held up, you know, yelling.
As
it's
I'm
so tempting
sitting
to
there holding a bunch of files.
Yep.
so tempting to point my flamethrower at him.
You
I'm
can do
gonna
it.
grab my gun, but I'm not sure this is a good time to call the police.
I'm pretty sure that these guys outrank the police.
Yeah,
I'm
but at
pretty
least
sure
we
that
want an
I'm gonna
excuse
fire the.
before they open up the flamethrower.
So you, Robert opens the flamethrower up, and that is distracting as hell. You all have 4 seconds to decide what you're gonna do. Tracy climbs up onto the windowsill and climbs out through the front, where, you know, Michelle just went through.
I'm just. Is there like a hallway to the back door?
Yeah, that's where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim at the hex. That's the first hex of the hallway.
Okay.
Oh god! Oh no, it's okay. I
I'm gonna
was
quickly draw
on the
how I
critical
imagine the
fail
house.
on the chat.
Sorry, what, Michelle?
I'm gonna draw what I'm imagining the house is being like right now.
Yeah, here, I'll just draw a quick map. Oh, or that works too.
We are kind of approaching
Lacking in
time we
detail.
usually end as well, though.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make a house model in between this week and next week, map this week and next week, and we're gonna get into this.
I did just.
But here's my idea of it basically.
Oh.
That's the basement.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, didn't mean. I'll make a full thing. You're in the
Jacqueline.
front lawn right now, Michelle, for when we start up next week. I need to
Yeah.
make I should have made a Blake's apartment model map a while ago, but it'll be up and ready next week. But that is as good as time as any to stop. So, thank you for watching. I'm Tara, the GM. We are the Cobalt Cafe. We stream on Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We're returning this Thursday with our new season of Star Wars, and we're running a Supers game that Luke runs every day on Friday.
Every day on Friday.
Every Friday. Sorry, my brain's mush right now. Then we have this game running again next Sunday. You can catch us at Cobalt Cafe. Just search any platform. We're probably there, except for Facebook. Because we don't care about Facebook.
Not got any elections to influence at the minute.
So search for us anywhere but Facebook, the Cobalt Cafe. You'll find us. And with us today, we in order of illegal things done, we have
Robert?
James. Oh well, yeah, flamethrower military. I think Robert wins. So
That was me, yo. My name's Randy. But yeah, I'm Luke. I played Randy. People shouldn't startle me when I'm holding my homemade flamethrower.
Then I think it's a toss up between Jacqueline and James. But we'll start with Jacqueline. So
Hello, I'm just been muffin. I was Jacqueline Graves, and yeah, I seem to have been possessed, but it were alright. Can't complain.
Seems like you got a good workout out of it.
We have James.
Right, I'm James. I play Blake Black, and I think Blake's about to go to military jail.
Depends on how this afternoon plays out.
I'll save you.
This morning. Then we have. You know what? It's a tie for not doing any crimes. Oh no, evading the police. Michelle, also Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Michel. He doesn't want to get war measures acted.
Yeah, that's bad. And then last but certainly not least, our sleepy clown man ever.
Hey, I was Ever playing for you, Robert Phillips. Just a good-hearted clown on this very bad days. I mean, would you have to worry about the light killing you? It's bad.
Yeah, we'll catch you on Tuesday and say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.